to the final score event here at the Quattro-Tech Westwood Road. It's finished St Ives Town 2, Basford United 2. Joining me now is the St Ives manager, Ricky Marheineke. Ricky, goal up at half time. You disappointed and frustrated how that's ended up?
Yeah, I was disappointed with the fact that we was only one up at half time. I thought we controlled it. I think we had a couple of other really good opportunities that we didn't manage to take. So yeah, it was disappointing to only be one at half time, but I thought we were comfortable. I thought we defended properly. I thought we looked good in possession. I thought we passed the ball well, and I thought we created a couple of good opportunities. So the first half performance I was happy with. Yeah.
But looking at the second half, you disappointed how they've sort of come back into it. Obviously they were 2-1 up, and you look particularly frustrated after the second goal went in.
Yeah, I'm disappointed because they didn't come back into it. We allowed them into the game, and that's our problem. We stopped passing the ball because we got pressed, which has happened so many times this season. As soon as the team starts to press us, we don't know what to do, and we go hiding, and we don't have a plan B, which we do have. The players just choose not to implement it. But then that said, I thought we should have been 2-0 up. You know, Enoch's chance puts the game to bed, and from missing that opportunity from the goal kick, we're not switched on. The back four too deep, go straight into the big lad. We don't win the first contact, don't pick up runners off of him, and then it's crazy 2 minutes, and then almost a carbon copy of the first goal was the second goal. And yeah, we've got players in our team that need to be accountable when they're asked to do things, to do it better, because they were only going to score from one of two ways, and that was either set plays, free kicks, balls into our box, or going into the 9 and getting runners off them. And we spoke about it, done it well in the first half, didn't do it well enough in the second half, and consequently we have gone from a game where we should have won to a game where we have to be happy with 1 point, but 2 points dropped.
It looks like a physical side to play against. Some of the guys there were quite physically stronger. Is that your assessment, or was that?
No, I don't think so. I think the Nines, obviously, he is what he is. He's a really good player at what he does. And if a team's got him in their team, it's clear that they're going to play through him, and he's very effective at it. We spoke about it. We had a plan to play against him. We did it really well in the first half. Second half, we didn't. Our two central midfield players weren't close enough to him. Our centre backs didn't win enough first contact, but then we didn't tackle from the front well enough. So look, it's things that we done. I don't think it was anything that Basford done better in the second half that resulted in them being 2-1 up. It was things that we didn't do well enough. We did it in the first half, we didn't do it in the second half, and that's really frustrating, and it makes me, I'm slightly angry, and I've said that to them, because we need to be a 90-minute team, not a 45-minute team, not a 60-minute team, not a 70-minute team, and at the moment that's exactly what we are. There's too much inconsistency in our performances, but more worrying, inconsistency in our performances within games. That's what we can control. So we've addressed it, and we need to be better at it.
One enforced change was that of Miles Calling, who I understand has now left and gone back to his parent club, Cambridge United, is that right?
Yeah, Miles has gone back to Cambridge. He got recalled for the Papa John's Trophy game on Tuesday night, and I think that he will be going back out on loan to maybe a Step 1, Step 2 club, which I'm really grateful to Cambridge United for allowing us to have him, but I think everybody that's watched him over the course of this season so far, it's clear that he's a real special talent. He's a little magician. He was brilliant for us and can comfortably go and play a League 2, League higher in his development. So we're grateful for them letting us have him. But Greg Sandford as well has also returned. Cambridge United got their Youth Cup coming up, I think, beginning of November. So he's returned as well, so they can get him up to speed with the youth team in preparation for the Youth Cup. So that's the two players that are down.
You obviously missing those two, but obviously on the plus side, Johnny Edwards continues to shine. Two goals today again.
Yeah, look, we're desperately trying to keep him. Nuneaton have come in for him and offered him ridiculous money, and it is ridiculous money. We can't compete with that. But Johnny's enjoying his football, so we just got to hope that maybe we can give him a little something extra.
Are you confident that he's going to stay? Or?
I'm not confident at all. Many players would go for the money. And Johnny is on a rich vein of form. He's really enjoying his football. I think he feels comfortable here, and sometimes money is not everything. So we've got to hope that that's the case with Johnny. But look, you know, Jordan Williams, we've had more approaches for Jordan, but I think Jordan's about to sign a contract today, so Jordan will be here for the remainder of the season, which is our, you know, you saw him again today. It's another big player, him and Johnny. And look, we've got hopefully 2 new additions coming in at the start of next week, which will bolster us both defensively, physically defensively, and some more flair, you know, real good flair player. Hopefully we'll get the deals done for those on Monday.
You talk about flair power, what Enoch and those contributions was really good.
Yeah, look, we know what he does. It's just a shame that he had the one-on-one in the first half that he missed. He had the glorious chance to make it 2-0, which he missed, and then he had the other opportunity. So, you know, Enoch is a really good player. To be a great player, he needs to convert and have a little bit better end product to his game, because he's, you know, he gets you out your seat so many times, but doesn't get you running down the pitch celebrating goals. So that's something that, you know, we're happy with him, and the team's happy with him. He's contributing. You know, he's assisted the first goal. I think for him, he just needs to concentrate on that final shot, pass, cross, and if he does that even 50% more, then we've got a really good player, not just a good player.
And just one final question: a string of home games coming up. I think it's Rushall Olympic. You've got Nuneaton, who I think are near the top, and Elfchurch, I think, who also on the press of the way to Cup one. So some big games coming up. Yeah,
and our home form's terrible at the moment. 1 point from 9. Beat by Redditch, beat by Leaston. A point today. You know, we've got to stop conceding 2 goals at home. If we do that, you don't give yourself a great chance of winning. We have to be better with the amount of goals that we concede. And that's what we'll be working, because we know that we've got goals in the team, we've got attacking players in the team. We just need to make sure we keep them out.
Okay, well, congratulations on the point today. Obviously not all 3, but thanks so much.
Cheers. Thank you.